Hello, YouTube fam. Welcome back to the channel Discin Deals coverage. I'm Lucas. Today we're in Pratt, Kansas for the Hot and Cold Classic, and we get to follow around this exquisite gentleman. Let's follow his tourney journey. Hello there, and welcome back to the 2023 Hot and Cold Classic in Pratt, Kansas. Today, we are following around Ronnie, Unruh, and you're going to get to see a park that many of you probably have not seen. It's called Lemon Park. This course is not permanent, it's only temporary. It's only here for events such as these. So you're in for a real treat today because if this were a permanent course, easily top 5 in Kansas. Let's give a big shout out to Jason Winkle, who did such a fantastic job running this tournament. Not only that, he also gave me T signs to use for our hole previews. Again, just looking at this park, it's absolutely beautiful. Such a treat to play. Let's go ahead and jump into hole number 1, 387 feet, double Mando. If you miss the Mando, you got a drop zone there. You got to make sure you get this more right than you think. Let's see how Ronnie does.
Something a little skippy. Really? I thought it was good. Good putt, Ethan.
Let's go. Hole 2, one of my favorite holes on the course, is a par 4, 368 feet. The tunnel here is very tough to hit, and if you actually want to go for this to try to get the eagle, you have to clear some water. This is really just a dump play out to the left, get far enough that you have a look so you can pitch across the water and take your birdie 3.
See it skip? Okay. Yeah, trying to get out left. Yeah. Okay. Man, that's super techy, too. I think I got to go around it. Yeah. I think I got to go around. Like I said, I wanted to be 15 feet further. I was looking for a high route through those trees, but I don't see it. Thank you.
Good shot. Hole 3 is a par 3, 411 feet. You're throwing over the river and through the woods to grandmother's house you go. Really, you just want to hit your line. This is a tough distance to get with that line. Let's see how Ronnie does.
It's a long 411 feet. Well, this isn't awesome.
Hole 4, 236 feet, another fantastic hole out here. Throwing over the river twice, depending on your route. It is kind of a low ceiling, so you want to make sure you get the distance, and there are trees to contend with. Let's see how Ronnie does.
Thank you.
Good birdie.
Yeah, I think it's straight up, Anthony.
Hole 5 is 198 feet, par 3. This is another of my favorite holes on the course, shooting completely over water with the road OB behind and the sidewalk OB river. This line is just such a fun line. Because this course is not a permanent course, that means there's no permanent tee pads. And that's the one downside of Lemon Park, and you will see on this one and the next one how that can come into play, as it's not the greatest footing on the tee.
Yep, 200 on the nose. And it doesn't say on the sign that water, or like on the UDisc that water is out of bounds, but Jason was walking up to people making sure you know water is out of bounds. Oh. Is it me, Ethan? I'm probably 27. Okay.
Hole 6, 346 feet. It's a par 3. A lot of trees that you can see on this tee sign. I'm going to tell you, this is a very, very tough hole. You're happy with a 3 here. Let's see how Ronnie does.
I'm going to go one more stability up here. Oh, I slipped.
That's a huge hole.
All right. Figure out a way to make a 4. I don't know that going back that way guarantees 4. Almost like I have to try to push forward. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree.
Question is where.
Yep.
I don't think that high gap gets anything more, and that kind of brings 5 into play.
Trunk.
I was trying to look through this gap up here, but
Yep. I was thinking the high gap. Yeah, you could just hit so much stuff.
I mean, I could be right here. I mean, I could be right here too, but I think even if I like hit those cattails or whatever that pampas grass is or whatever, I think I could still make 4. Wow. It's tough. Thanks.
Any chance for you here?
I mean, if that got a skip up there, it might have a 60-footer. I thought I made it.
For a second.
I thought I made it.
Hole 7 is a par 4, 457 feet. The baseball field is all OB. There is a double mando directly off the tee to stop players from going over the baseball field. You also have the OB road that goes all the way around the hole. And the trees on this hole are so beautiful. Big, old trees that are just awesome and make the hole that much more exciting.
I want to, but now I really want to. Oh, that's a scary shot. Mama didn't raise no punk, right? A dummy, perhaps, but a punk she did not.
Let's go, dude. Come on.
There we go.
Who needs a roller?
And that roller brought 2 into play. You can leave it in there.
Yucky hole.
Well, I definitely had a 4.
Hole 8 is a par 3, only 227 feet, but don't let that deceive you because this hole only had 2 birdies the whole entire day. It's a very, very tunnely shot with a low ceiling. Is Ronnie one of the birdies today? Let's find out.
Oh, piss. Good kick. Me next? Okay.
Hole 9 is a par 3, 328 feet. You have a sidewalk that comes into play way left. Shouldn't be an issue for anyone here, but it does play as a river. Really, this hole is a lot more straight than it appears here on the map. So you want to throw something as straight as you can. If you can make it turn a little bit to the right, you're happy with that. But there's a lot of trees to contend with. The green is very protected with a lot of shrubs and bushes around it.
It's straight in that gap, Ethan. Yeah. Yeah, there's one that kind of that tree that does this. It's just straight back behind that.
Oh, I see.
Thank you. Definitely do not have the good stroke today.
The final hole of our front 10, hole 10, par 3, 463 feet. There's a sidewalk that runs through the hole that plays as a river. There's low ceiling all around this hole. There is a gap out wide, but you're going to sacrifice distance to get that line. There is a roller line available. There is an inside gap potentially. There's lots of options here. Let's see what Ronnie takes.
Noah, I might have to have you back up. No, you're right. That'll work. Yeah, that was almost.
It's got to be very unfortunate.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it's right at 2, but 205, 210.
210.
Get outside the circle. Whoops.
And the front 10 of the second round is complete. Looking at the scoreboard here, Ronnie has jumped up 2 spots into a 4-way tie for second place. Make sure you tune in for the back 10 of the second round to see how Ronnie finishes. That should be available right here for you. As always, appreciate your support. Here's some other content for you as well. Take care. Bye-bye now.